Hello and welcome to next episode on SAP Analytics Cloud Training. In the last episode, we talked about the basic concept of SAP Analytics Cloud SAP technologies. In today's episode, we will start with introduction of SAC. So let's get started with introduction of SAC and also SAP Analytics Cloud future product strategy when it comes to other SAP products. So already we discussed about what is BW, what is BobJ, and what is BPC. So SAP BW is called Business Warehouse, where all the data from transactional system is stored together. SAP BobJ is an acquired company in 2008 by SAP called Business Objects for the data wrangling and dashboard creation. SAP BPC stands for Business Planning and Consolidation. It's an independent product which is mainly used for companies' financial planning, HR planning, distributed and centralized planning, including the consolidation when the companies are running in a subsidiary mode. Now, what is SAP Analytics Cloud then? So as we have already seen this, there are so many solutions which are kind of on-premise solution today in the world of SAP. However, most of the companies are now trying to consume these solutions without having a upfront investment, upfront infrastructure cost. That's the biggest challenge. Second is time to implement. If you go for implementation of an on-premise software, it takes humongous time. And by the time you implement, maybe you realize that you are out of date and now you need to go for an immediate upgrade. The scalability is difficult to achieve, and also you have a very high cost to maintain that server because you have to hire people and manage it. And fourth thing is when you want to take your users on the internet, for example, I want to enable my manager sitting on an airport or sitting on a beach without having their laptop with them, and they want to take in insight and action on the data, then there is no way, because on-premise solutions doesn't allow you to support and run on the mobile devices, as well as they don't allow you to access the data over the cloud. So all these challenges with the on-premise solutions, especially with BPC, BW, BobJ, and Crystal Report is there. And this is what SAP Analytics Cloud is going to solve. So SAP Analytics Cloud is actually a software as a service, as you already saw the definition, which allows the business users, CIOs, decision makers to take informed and confident decisions. So important, this is the pitch you need to talk to whenever you're talking to somebody about SAP Analytics Cloud. So I call it as a lift problem. What is a lift problem? So once upon a time, I was just going to my lunch and I suddenly met my CIO, and we both landed into the same lift. And he said, Anubhav, how are you doing? I said, I'm doing good. What are you doing these days? I said, I'm just doing a BAP. He said, before this lift reaches to the seventh floor where our cafeteria was, can you please explain me before the door opens what is a BAP? It's called lift problem. So how can you explain your CIO or such a manager who ask you before the lift opens, it reaches to seventh floor within a minute or so, the definition of SAP Analytics Cloud? So this is one definition you can always give. SAP Analytics Cloud is a software as a service which allows business users, CIOs, and decision makers to take informed and confident decisions. Confident. So idea is to take informed and confident decisions. So today's challenge for most of the CIO is decision making. In tough times, decision making is the biggest challenge. Even you see your personal life, taking a decision on something is a biggest challenge. Similarly, same thing applies to business. In a business, my small change in the decision can change complete business strategy and can impact my top line and bottom line deeply. So it's important to make sure that our decision making which we are taking has to be very, very confident. Otherwise, you are going to do biggest mistakes of the business and you can easily go out of the business. Look at the companies like Nokia, Kodak. They went out easily out of the business wherein they were market leader at some point of time in their areas, but now they are nowhere, right? So first point is decision making. So decision making is easy. How? Because you have the data. Decision making is always based on data. Okay, you see the report card of your child and you say, okay, he is not good at studies, but are you really sure he is not good at his studies, or the teacher who is teaching is not good, or is there any other problem your child is facing, right? So based on data you can just take decisions. But what about taking confident decisions? What is that you need to take confident decisions? To take a confident decisions you need insight. So that's what SAP Analytics Cloud does. And this is how it is different from other solutions available in the market. It actually allows you to take confident decisions rather than just taking decisions. And it also not just allow to take confident decisions based on insights, it will also help you to turn insight to action. And this is the topic we're going to cover at the end of this course, which is what called SAP Analytics Cloud Application Designer, where you can also on click of some buttons you can take actions on your insights. That's what you'll also be able to take it. So coming back to the book's definition now. So if this is the lift problem definition, if somebody catch you up in the lift and somebody ask you, then you can give that definition, the short one. The bigger one, if you want to give, SAC enables the intelligent enterprise by providing everyone with insight to make confident decisions and take immediate action. So this is a little bigger one. This is by the book of SAP Analytics Cloud. Now, what are all the three aspects? SAP Analytics Cloud is a solution which is complete, contextual, and confident. So this single product gives you completeness of your decision making, contextual, and it is confident. So what do we mean by complete? Complete means it's one solution. If your company implements SAP Analytics Cloud, whatever involves in decision making. So yesterday we saw, to take decision making, there are multiple things involved. There's a planning based on which I can take decision. There is a data warehouse. There is a modeling. There is a BobJ and BI. These are all different products you would need today to be able to take decision. So your data may come from online transactional processing system, your ERP, but once you want to take decision, you have to do all this. Yeah, you have to do all this together to be able to take such decisions. Now, what if I say you don't have to buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this? You can buy one solution which helps you to do all of this. Yes, guys, that's one reason Analytics Cloud is getting so popular in the market. So many companies are opting for license of an subscription of Analytics Cloud. So in the on-premise world, we call it as license. In cloud world, we call it as subscription. So it is one single solution which has all the capabilities, which includes basically BI. BI means business intelligence. I will explain you BI more in detail in next session. And then we have, after BI, we have planning, we have prediction, and design, designing capability. So these are all top four portfolios which we will be focusing on each one of them throughout our entire course. We will learn BI features, plannings, and prediction, as well as designing of our applications using SAP Analytics Cloud. Now, It is contextual. It will help enterprises to gain enterprise ready insight and take actions on those insights. Next comes is it makes smarter decision with artificial intelligence driven insights without using or without learning complex algorithm. So guys, as you know, artificial intelligence and machine learning is the boom of the market, is the talk of the town. So most of the companies are talking about AI, machine learning, machine learning. What is it all about? You're going to see some flavor of machine learning in this course, but guess what? You don't need to learn Python. You don't need to learn any programming language. You don't need to learn any single algorithm also. Yes. You don't need to learn algebra. You don't need to learn statistics. You don't need to learn mathematics, matrix multiplication. Nothing. Nothing. Can you imagine? You don't have to learn anything to apply machine learning on your live data or acquired data on SAP Analytics Cloud. And that's also called predict feature, which is we're gonna learn it throughout our course. It's amazing thing. You can do machine learning on your data to take a smarter decision on SAP Analytics Cloud. And that's what we're gonna also learn. And with this, you don't need any experience with machine learning. You don't need to know what all the terms, of course, terminologies we will learn, but you don't need to really learn Python and other stuff to do machine learning with SAP Analytics Cloud. It brings machine learning to business user. So remember, it's a single solution. It's complete by itself. It is contextual and it helps you to take confident and informed decision for your business. That's exactly called or the benefit of SAP Analytics Cloud. You can see one solution which is itself complete. Your company don't have to buy different solutions. Now coming to the the basically history, a little bit of history of SAP Analytics Cloud, how it is started and where the journey is. So if I quickly go back, what is the history of SAP Analytics Cloud? So let's draw a nice diagram to understand the history. So let's see how this product is evolved over a period of time. How exactly SAP has, bring this product firstly in the market and how did they really evolve it. So this project was started somewhere around mid of 2013, and the code name of the project was Project Arca. Okay, sorry, Orca. So if you really have heard about it, it was way back started in 2013-14 with the name called Project Orca. The idea was to actually focus only on the planning capabilities. So this is what has happened. Every project which is start in SAP world, they give a code name. Like when BW and HANA was started, it was named as Project Orange. Now we have SAP ABAP on cloud, which is started. This project is known as Project Team Punk. And now you see SAP Analytics Cloud, when it was very premature incubation state, it was code name as Project Orca. Then later on in 2000, at the beginning of 2000, ending of 2000 or mid of 2014, they changed the project name as SAP Cloud for Planning. As you remember, guys, it was initially only for the planning purpose. They named it as SAP Cloud for Planning. They wanted to bring planning capabilities in the cloud. Okay. Then they realized planning alone may not help SAP Analytics Cloud to get that attraction in the market, because for planning, SAP was already also having another product called IBP, Integrated Business Planning for Cloud. So this SAP was also planning it parallelly. So there were two parallel projects. One was cloud for planning and one was IBP. So SAP have thought, okay, let's also blend with the planning more capabilities. For example, analytics. And this is where in the mid of 2015, what SAP did, they also brought in the business objects, which is their own premise solution, acquired company, business object BO capabilities to SAP Analytics Cloud, and that has now named as SAP Business Object Cloud. This happened in 2015. After that, SAP further evolved this, and they also trying to improve the product and make it Fiori enabled. So because SAP's front end technology is now Fiori, so they wanted to also bring it on with a Fiori based UI, a Fiori based screen. So then they also renamed it in 2017, mid of 2017, they renamed it as SAP Cloud for Analytics, and they got new intuitive Fiori based design. So Cloud for Analytics, and finally in year 2019 then renamed it to SAP Analytics Cloud. So this is an interesting history about, so maybe some of you or those who are working with SAC since quite a long time, you may see different names, and don't panic. In your company they may use some of these names. So they are more or less nothing but different names of SAP Analytics Cloud. Over a period of time it has been given different names. I don't know what will be the next, but I hope this is going to be the final one, which is what SAP is going to keep and retain it for a long time, because most of the links and study material they always have always and always talking about Analytics Cloud. All right, now this is the history of SAP Analytics Cloud. So what is the strategy, how exactly SAP is going to plan? Is There were a lot of question in yesterday's class from you. Is BW gonna replace completely by SSC? Is BI gonna replace? Is Bob J is gonna completely replaced by SAP as by SAC, right? So what is the principle of convergence? Understand this principle first of all, which SAP clearly talks on the TechEd as well as on different forums. You need to first understand what is there, the broad plan in SAP's mind. So what is the principle of convergence which SAP says? SAP is saying that we are converging. The first principle is called principle of convergence, which means SAP is saying we are converging use cases, not features. Now, the moment we say SAP Analytics Cloud can do planning, it can do BI, people will start comparing. What they do? They say in BW I have this feature. Can I also have this feature, exact this feature in Analytics Cloud? I see this particular button in BPC. Can I see this button in SAP Analytics Cloud here somewhere? Can I see that button, Anubhav? Anubhav, I have this feature here in my BobJ. Can I have this feature here? Is that exact feature available? Please understand, guys, SAP is converging use cases. They are not converging features. They are not going to bring you exact button which you see in BobJ over here to SAC. You may not see that. But does that mean it doesn't support the use case which you are trying to achieve? No. Maybe you're trying to achieve variance. Maybe you're trying to achieve threshold. Maybe you're trying to achieve reference line concept. It may be called a different thing here. So focus on use case, don't focus on features. It is very, very obvious. Many times you will have this. Some of you come from BW, rich experience in BW since 9 years, 10 years, 20 years. Some of you come from Bob J experience, BI experience. You'll start comparing. You'll start saying, okay, this function is there, and can I use this function here? Please understand, SAP is saying they are following principle of convergence. They are converging use cases. Don't talk about features and functions. Okay, don't compare that with SSE. This is a very often I see in industry, people start comparing. Can I have that button which you saw in BW here? Guys, they are converging use cases. What is your use case? What you're trying to achieve? Talk about that. Don't talk about features and functions and direct comparison. You should not do that. This is a very important statement. The second thing, SAP has made it clear what was used to work before, at least for some time, and for some of the products which I'll show you today, it's gonna continue to work for a long time. So SAP is not saying that, you throw away everything, you throw away your existing investment. They're not doing that. They're not saying that. Okay. Please remember, those who are working on SAP BI 4.x or the version 4 is continue to work and maintain. In fact, SAP is now coming it with version 4.3, the new version of SAP BI, which means the investment is on. Yeah. So they are not deprecating their existing BI solution. They are in fact bringing new versions to it. Why? Because you still have large volume of on-premise customers. BI is an on-premise solution, right? There are some companies who are ready to spend on hardware, who are ready to spend on people, who are ready to do things that the way they are doing, who are ready to be happy with on-prem. They don't want to go on cloud. What about them for? So SAP continue to support the BI, and in fact they're coming with BI 4.3 in Q2 2020. Already they have launched it. So they are not discontinuing the BI. They're going to continue that. The next important thing to understand, no force migration. SAP will never come and tell you, hey, now we are going to discontinue all the on-premise solution, throw them away, throw them in dustbin, start using SAC. Never happens. Never happens. Can you also remember, there are some customers who are still running on very old version of ECC. SAP did not ask them to do a forced migration. It's customer's choice. SAP recommends a migration and upgrade, but they don't force you. Okay. Now, there are some exceptions to it. What are all the exceptions? What are all the things which is going to discontinue? So it's not like everything is going to continue. Of course, BI is going to continue, and there are also some of the non-force migration, but there are some things which are exceptions to this statement of migration, which means you have to migrate to SAC. There is no choice. Why is there is no choice? Because the support for Flash is ending in December 2020. So there is a software called Adobe Flash. Adobe gives us a solution or a software called Adobe Flash. Okay. Adobe is a different company. They have built a technology called Flash technology. And this Flash technology is used by some of the SAP's business object solutions. Now, since SAP already used some of these things in their solution, and if the Flash support is ending in 2020, SAP's own solution also going for a risk which are built on top of it. These are two solutions called SAP BobJ Explorer and SAP BobJ Dashboard. These are all two things which has to be forcefully migrated to SAC. If you are using these two in your company, those who are not using any of these, ignore this strategy. Those who are using these two, you need to forcefully go to SAC by December 2020. There is no choice you have. These are two exceptions. Because Adobe Flash support is ending, this is the reason behind the reason. Now you know why you have to decommission these two softwares. SAP will not support going forward after December 2020. So for you, there's no choice. You have to go to SAP Analytics Cloud. These are some two exception certification questions. What are all two exceptions for forced migration to SAP Analytics Cloud? This is a certification question. Answer is BobJ Explorer and BobJ Dashboard. Now, there is one more product which SAP already discontinued. It's called SAP BobJ Desktop Intelligence. This was already discontinued in December 2018. If you were using it in 18, you would know that. Those who are not, ignore it. So if you were using this was already discontinued, SAP clearly told that you have to go to SAP Analytics Cloud to utilize these features in the market. Yeah. So that's the strategy or the principle of convergence. And now I'm going to take you each strategy. I'm going to take you to strategy of planning. I'm going to take you to the strategy of BI. I'm going to take you to the strategy of analytics, prediction. what are all the different strategies in each of the space. So let's first talk about BI. In the space of SAP BI strategy, there are different solutions which SAP offers today. What are all those different solutions? So first is for data discovery. Data discovery includes working with the data. You are working with the data, wrangling data, transforming data. Remember ETL, extracting data, transforming it, working with data. All that is called data discovery. For data discovery, SAP has different solutions called SAP BobJ Explorer. You can use Rombi. This is another solution. Lumira Desktop or Lumira Discovery. Then we have BobJ Analysis for OLAP. Now, some of you are already working on SAP space in one of these products. What will happen to them when it comes to data discovery? Now, the second portfolio which SAP has, second type of solution, they have mainly which are working with the uh, dashboards and application design. And the third broad category, the third bucket of solutions which they have is related to the office integration. And the last category or last bucket of solution is related to the business intelligence. Okay. Now, these are all some of the BI related solutions which include data discovery, dashboard, office integration. So what will happen in these solutions? So in case of dashboard, we have different other solutions which SAP use called BobJ Designer Studio. So if you are not never use these solutions, ignore this strategy. But some of you are using these solutions already, working on these things. For them, I'm telling you what will be the going forward strategy. Bex Web App Designer, BobJ Dashboard. Now coming to the office integration, we have Live Office. These are all different solutions which today your company may be using or you're already working on them. EPM add-in and Bex Analyzer. And then last one comes is BobJ Set Analytics and Desktop Intelligence. So some of these solutions you guys are already working, or you might have worked, or maybe your company is planning to work or planning to use, or some department of your company is using it. If none of these you ever worked with or none of you ever encountered one of these solutions, ignore this discussion. Just remember these names, and tomorrow in case somebody asks you what will happen to this, you can always check my PPT. Now, what will happen to these data discovery solutions? What is the SAP strategy? All of this, all of this will move to SSC. If you ever used or using one of these things, remember you are going to move to SSC. SSC going forward will be the strategy, will be the solution where you're going to do all of this. So let me just find the right arrow. Yeah. So all of this will move to SAP Analytics Cloud. There is no choice. You have to use SAP SSC for all this work. Now, second, for dashboard and application design, there is already a product called SAP Lumira. For all these activities, you are using SAP Lumira. SAP Lumira is going to continue. SAP Lumira, in fact, they are coming with version 2.4 for SAP Lumira. SAP has a guaranteed support for SAP Lumira by 2014. Sorry, 2024. After 2024, you have to, you can't use Lumira after 2024. You have to go to SSC. So this is the strategy when it comes to dashboard related toolings which today SAP is offering. So all these offerings are part of Lumira. Now there are some exceptions as I already told you. The Bob J Explorer, the Bob J dashboard is going to discontinue because of end of support due to Flash. Then comes is Office integration. What is the solution SAP is recommending for this purpose? For Office purpose, SAP is recommending a solution, not SAC. You should go with the for Office analysis Office solution is what you should use for Office related integration. And the last comes is the BI, pure BI related stuff, which is includes desktop intelligence and Bob J Set Analytics. For this, there are different things in this which are now you can use two options. One is you can use crystal reports, which are already an offering of SAP BobJ. This is going to continue, or you can also do the same thing using SAP SAC. So if you really see broaderly for BI related stuff, which includes data processing, transformation, building dashboards, doing predictions, all of this SAP SAC is there. You see SAP SSC, SSC is there, SSC is there. Some of these, there's no alternative. Like these things, you all have to do it only on SSC. This is SAP's business intelligence strategy, which includes working with the data, transforming the data, preparing the data set for your dashboard, and then building the dashboard and finally doing prediction on the data to take confident decisions. Now, this entire strategy, which I put here, where did I got it from? Got it from SAP's official documentation. I had already added the official documentation link here. You see, I can just simply do control and click on this link. This PPT is shared with all of you. And now when I click on this, it takes me to the deep dive of SAP's BI and analytics strategy. And if you come down a little, you will see ditto same diagram which I showed you. So you see, for all these activities, SAP SSE is solution. For all these activities, Lumira will be there, but Lumira support is by 2024. It's going to end. And then from there onwards, SAP Analytics Cloud is going to be the single solution for further use of dashboards. And then we have for Office, this analysis for Office. Then we have for BobJ set analysis and desktop intelligence. SAP has Crystal Report Web Intelligence product, which is going to also decommission. Web Intelligence is going to decommission, and SAP is going to use SAP Analytics Cloud for reporting purpose. So you see, data discovery, dashboard, Office integration, reporting. So all of this will change. So this one is reporting actually for reporting purpose. So all of this will move eventually everything will go to SAC. That's why learning SAP Analytics Cloud is going to help you. That's the SAP's BI strategy. Now coming to SAP's planning strategy. Similarly, I've also put a documentation link for planning strategy. If you click on this, it's going to take you to the details. You can always read more details. So I always believe in giving you overview, and then of course you can go and take a deeper look on all the different strategies what they have for related to planning and consolidation. Now you see what is the conversion strategy for SAP Analytics Cloud for planning. So for planning and consolidation, you see BPC, planning and consolidation, what's the strategy? So for planning and consolidation, let me talk about here. For let's talk about planning first. If you are using planning, or if you're using consolidation. So today currently both of these things happens with using SAP BPC solution, SAP Business Planning Consolidation in an on-premise solution. With this, it happens. What is the way forward? So in this space, there are two things. Remember, BPC is going to continue. SAP is not decommissioning BPC. So BPC is going to continue. It's going to be offering as a standalone. Somebody was yesterday also asking, is BPC is a standalone system? Yes, it's a standalone planning system with S4 on-premise. So if you're using any on-premise solutions, you can use BPC as a standalone system, as an on-premise solution for doing your planning activities. So BPC is going to be continued. It's going to use as a standalone on-premise planning solution. Together with that, SAP is also introduced SAP Analytics Cloud. Okay, so you can use also SAP Analytics Cloud as a standalone solution. Now SAC also came into picture for planning. You can do planning using SAC. We're going to learn that in this course. You can use this as a standalone solution for planning for SAP Cloud solutions. What are all different SAP Cloud offerings? SAP is offering different cloud solution like S4HANA Cloud, S4HANA Cloud, Concur. Concur is a cloud solution for travel and expense. Then we have Success Factors for HR management. Then we have Field Glass. We have Ariba for procurement. So SAP has different cloud solutions in the market today. For them, if you want to do planning, SAC is the way forward. But if you have on-premise solutions, you have S4 on on-premise, or you have other on-premise solutions where you're already using BPC, you continue to use it as a standalone solution for doing on-premise related planning. Now, for consolidation, what's the plan? For consolidation, SAP is saying you can still use BPC for as a standalone deployment. You can still buy BPC license as a standalone. Suppose my company is using Oracle's on-premise solution. I don't have any planning solution right now in my company. But for ERP, I'm using Oracle's ERP. I still want to do consolidation. I can buy BPC as a standalone for doing consolidation related requirement. Now, in this space, SAC won't help you. So SAP is also having SAP S4HANA, which is the on-premise and also available in the cloud. And this is where they are bringing the consolidation functionality as inbuilt. Okay, so here they are bringing group reporting functionality called S4HANA embedded planning. Embedded planning and consolidation. Intelligent consolidation is called. So that's where you can use consolidation. So for consolidation purpose, we can't use SAP Analytics Cloud. This is an interview question. Can I use for consolidation also SAC? No. Today, as of now, only you can use it for planning. Now, guys, remember the principle of convergence. Focus on use cases. Don't focus on direct comparison. Now, this is just a recommendation. You can find the details of planning strategy at this blog, which is SAP's standard blog from their own website. So that's where you can go and read more about planning and consolidation, what will happen, because some of you come from BPC background and you wanted to learn planning using SSC. That's why you joined this course. So you can see the planning detailed strategy over there on that blog. Okay. Now, third one, prediction strategy. What is prediction? So today, SAP already has a solution called Smart Predict. Okay. What is a Smart Predict solution? A Smart Predict, or it's called SAP Smart Data Intelligence solution, which is available today as an on-premise solution. SAP Data Intelligence. It's a product which SAP sell, which allows you to create or develop machine learning models and can be applied on your ERP dataset. So this is called SAP Data Intelligence Solution, which SAP is offering as an on-premise solution today, where you can use different programming like R, PAL, and also we have Python. You can build your own algorithms, deploy those algorithms for prediction like what will be my next 5-year sales, what will be the sales of my iPhones during Thanksgiving days based on the past data set. Please predict for me. What will be the property prices in this particular area? How many patients will be infected and will be died with corona? So all these are predictions. For predictions, there are different algorithms available in the market. There's a machine learning available for this. And for that, there is already a solution called SAP Data Intelligence Solution, which SAP offers. Now, this solution is going to discontinue permanently. What is SAP saying is, going forward, all the developments which were planned for data intelligence solution, all the data intelligence developments starting 2018 were channelized to SAP SAC. Yes. So they are basically moving most of their developments to SAP Analytics Cloud for prediction. So if you want to use predictive capability on your enterprise data, you have an option to go only with SAP SAC. You can see the detailed prediction strategy for SAP's predictive portfolio over here. Here is where you can go and see. So you see currently they have this on-premise solution where they have desktop modeler, predictive server, and SAP HANA as a database which stores the data. So this is an on-premise world. Now in this server, you can also access the data from the cloud. So there is some data on the cloud, there's some data on the on-premise. You can access all the data in this predictive server. It's called SAP Predictive Analytics Suite. This is the state it was in 2018. Now, what SAP did in 2018, see, from Q1 2018, all the net new predictive analytics development is being redirected into SAP Analytics Cloud. Look at this statement, very important. So going forward, all the prediction related new developments which SAP doing since Q1 2018, it's all being redirected, channelized into SAP Analytics Cloud. So SAP Analytics Cloud is building a simple and compelling user experience for predictive workflows in SAP Analytics Cloud that will complement and enhance existing BI and planning capabilities. So you're already doing BI and planning in SAP Analytics Cloud. SAP thought, why not? I also enable prediction there itself, because your data is there, your dashboards are there. You can directly go ahead and do prediction. There are different capabilities, which includes a smart grouping, smart predict, smart insight. Yeah, we have different machine learning scenarios. All of these features of predictive analytics is actually moved to SAP Analytics Cloud permanently. So all of data science capabilities, if you want to use, you can then use them in SAP Analytics Cloud. This is the strategy. Now I'm not sure any one of you are working on predictive server and SAP Predictive Analytics Suite right now, but just in case some of you were working with this, all the new and latest features will be available with SAP Analytics Cloud only. So this is the going forward strategy. So if you see, whether it is BI, whether it is planning, or whether it is prediction, majority of their features are going to be developed or being developed considering the use cases, not the exact features, not the exact functions. Considering those use cases which are today there, SAP is converging the use cases to SAP Analytics Cloud. And that's why going forward, this solution is having a tremendous job opportunities in the market, because many things are going to SAP Analytics Cloud. And that's why it's important as a consultant today that you should have the right knowledge. You should have the knowledge on SAP Analytics Cloud. And that's why even I learned SAP Analytics Cloud, because some part of my job today, which I do related to planning and BI in my company, including the development, I am a development architect. Plus, also together with that, I am also doing related activities, and I'm also suggesting my technical teams to use which solution for what purpose. And this is the strategy I follow to guide them right what is that they should use going forward, or currently what is going to discontinue, what is going to continue, and if it is going to continue, till when it is going to continue, and what should they do as part of the strategy, so that they can be future safe for the changes which are happening in industry. So now you can understand the impact of SAC. So let's understand why. So this was inside perspective within SAP solution perspective. What about outside perspective? What we have today in the market when it comes to these predictive solutions or solutions related to planning? What is that today market offers? The outside SAP market. What solutions do exist today, and how SAP Analytics Cloud is positioning such a unique proposition in the market? So today, if you really see broadly, we saw three portfolios. One is BI, called data intelligence or business intelligence. Then we saw planning, which includes financial planning, HR planning, and all that. And then includes prediction, predictive. So in the market outside SAP, it's not like SAP is only the company, software company, which is building solutions. There are other companies who are also building solutions, who are also very popular in the market. When you go and see some companies, suddenly I joined a company, and that company is using some other solutions for the dashboard related stuff, right? So for BI related, there are so many products in the market. The first and very top used product today for BI in the market, it's used across most of the companies today. You know it's actually a big competitor of SSC. It's called Tableau. Have you heard about Tableau? How many of you heard about the name Tableau? Anyone? Tableau, have you heard? What is Tableau? It's actually a BI solution. Okay, it is a BI. Do you know who is owning it now? Who is owning it? It's owned by Salesforce.com now. Yes. Salesforce has acquired this Tableau in $15.7 billion. Yes. They have acquired it now. So this is one solution which is the biggest competitor in the space of BI. In the space of BI, Tableau is there. Okay. So this is the biggest competitor. There is also something called Microsoft product Power BI. Yes, you're right. This is also another competitor, Power BI. Then we have Quick Tech. These are all some of the competitors in the space of data intelligence. Okay, data intelligence. In case of planning, other competitors are Hyperion. I think it's IBM product and Hyperion. And there's one more called Lpan. Lplan. Some of these are the competitors in the space of planning for SAP Analytics Cloud. Hyperion. Yeah. And Lplan. Yeah, it's Lplan only. Now, next is in case of predictive, there are engines or there are solutions provided by IBM. Have you heard about IBM Watson? IBM Watson is a machine learning platform. Okay, this is also another solution provided by IBM for machine learning and data intelligence. And then we have SAS. So these are all some of the competitors which SAP has in case of their ENA plan. No, it's I think L plan only, not ENA plan. It's ELA plan. ELA plan only. Okay, so these are some of the competitors in different areas. But can you do planning with Tableau? Can you do planning, business planning with Tableau? No. Can Hyperion do data intelligence? Can you use Hyperion for dashboard creation, beautiful chart creation? Cannot. Can IBM do data intelligence or planning? No. So these are isolated, segregated solutions. Today in the market, there is not a single solution which actually caters to all the needs. Yes, yes. And that's where the unique proposition of SAP Analytics Cloud into picture. SAP Analytics Cloud actually supports all of above. And on top, the application designer, which was introduced in year 2018 end. So this is another thing which SAP supports as part of the analytics cloud. So what will your company buy then? Will they buy three solutions, or will they buy one solution which they can do everything together? If you are the CIO and you need to make a decision, you want to do these three things. Of course, SAP is also a big brand. It's not a small brand. So though there is a competition in the market, Though there are solutions, yet these solutions are focusing only on one use case. However, SAP Analytics Cloud focus on all these use cases. It's a single solution. Remember the definition, guys? It's a single solution, and that's what makes it a unique proposition. If somebody asks you Tableau is very good, why do we use SAC? You have an answer. Tableau can't do planning and prediction, or maybe planning to be very extent. Yeah. Yes, I understand Power BI is one solution which does more things, but you will see now the detailed matrix. I've got you an amazing slide for all of you to explain you the detailed matrix and a clear comparison between different solutions which are today available in the market. Let me show you that. You can always reference that slide and you can present it to anyone. So I've got that for you. This is the one. How SAC is advanced as per their competitors. So you see this different coloring, and guys, this is built by SAP Analytics Cloud only. This is actually a heat map chart. Yeah, heat map chart which I built using SAC only. This whole thing. So you see, the darker the color, higher the capability. So has this capability, has some of this capability, does not have this capability. So if you really see all these capabilities, one cloud native platform for BI planning and augmented analytics, live connection to on-premise solution without moving data to cloud, pre-built industry line of business content built by vendors and its partners, ecosystem, hybrid analytics offering on-premise and cloud that work together, embedded machine learning with business application with process and workflow with semantics and business logics, broad C-suite analytics with large touch screen display UX, which is called SAP Digital Boardroom, end-to-end data management and analytics capability which work seamlessly together across cloud and OP, planning and analysis with embedded with ERP. If you see these parameters, capabilities, SAP Analytics Cloud has all these capabilities. And look at the competitors, Oracle OAC, Oracle Analytics Cloud. It does not have live connection capability, does not have hybrid analytics capability, does not have C-suite analytic with large touch screen. If you want to do boardroom presentations, you can't do it with Oracle Analytics Cloud. That's a differentiator as compared to Oracle Analytics Cloud. Now look at Power BI. Somebody was talking about Power BI. Power BI cannot do all of the planning, BI and augmented analytics together. Has some capabilities, but not full-fledged. It's good in doing hybrid analytics, offering OP and cloud that work together. That's good in. It's good in that. It's good in C-suite. It's good in end-to-end data management capability, which works seamlessly together. But it cannot do planning. See, in the planning, it's 0 marks. Yeah. So it's lacking in planning. So you see these solutions. ThoughtSpot, it's another startup company. So you see they are also upgrading, but you see they have little capabilities, but yeah, of course capabilities are coming, but you see here. Now you see Workday, Adaptive Insight Plus Plus, Prism, yeah, Prism Analytics. So you see here, this one, you see Anaplan, you see Salesforce Tableau. See, Salesforce Tableau don't have planning. Okay, so you see Salesforce Tableau is only good in this. It has some capabilities of this, but it has no capability of digital boardroom. It has no capability for ERP planning. Are you guys clear the difference between different solutions? Next time if somebody asks you, okay, next time if somebody asks you, will you be able to refer this slide and tell them why SAP Analytics Cloud is more important? You see, SAP Analytics Cloud has all these capabilities. So that's a clear win for SAP Analytics Cloud. Why should your company buy SAP Analytics Cloud as compared to any other solution? Okay. Can we do SAP the planning also with on-premise S4HANA with SAC? Yes. Yes, Vishal, it's possible because SAP Analytics Cloud also offer live data connection with S4HANA. So you can also do planning with SAC even you are working with on-premise. You can do that. You can do that. It's possible. And we're going to learn in this course. We're going to learn planning in this course. I know some of you are not from planning background, but that's okay. Don't panic. Anubhav will make sure that Anubhav will not leave your hand. I am going to explain you terminologies related to planning. What is a value driver tree? What is an arbitration? What is a distribution? What is a different? How can you change the data, adapt your plan accordingly by distributing it? All these concepts I'm going to teach you in this course with fundamentals of planning. Of course, even you are not a planning or BPC expert, that's fine. You're going to learn planning pretty easily, how to make balance sheets, yeah, how to make allocations. All this we're going to learn these terminologies, plus we're going to learn planning, so you can confidently go and say in the market that I can do all four main pillars of SSC, including administration and also digital boardroom. Is also very important strategic topic which we're going to learn as part of this course with end-to-end use cases. Okay, now let's quickly look at the architecture of SAP Analytics Cloud. So SAP Analytics Cloud, as you all know, it is offered both on Neo and Cloud Foundry. So you can see SAP Cloud Platform here is the platform as a service for hosting Analytics Cloud as an application as a service. At the bottom of it, there are two options, Neo for data centers and AWS. You see, there is no GCP, there is no Azure. Why? Can anybody tell me why Azure and GCP is not there? Yesterday's class, do you remember? Do you remember? Analytics Cloud is only supported with infrastructure as AWS, right? Remember yesterday's matrix which I showed you? How many of you remember? Please type in chat window. Yes, only AWS is supported currently. And you know where to check it. So now you see that in the architecture also it's clearly mentioned here. So currently it only supports AWS. For China, they are supporting Alibaba. And then we have SAP data centers, which is Neo based. And then you have SAP cloud platform. So cloud platform, it's not here depicted clearly as CAF and Neo. So it's just platform as a service. You see PaaS, platform as a service. Then you see main core capabilities. Remember the use cases. Don't focus, don't compare features and functions. Compare or bring in your use case. Get me your use case. That's asking the right questions. Don't ask, is this button of BW or is this button of BobJ or is this button of Lumira available in SSC? You may not find that. Talk about your use case. Talk about your user story. Talk about what is that you want to achieve. And then you map it. Trust me, you're going to find the functionality of your desirable need. Talk about use cases. Don't talk about functions and features comparing with the legacy system or on-premise system. Talk about use case. What's your use case? Bring that on the table, and then we'll see whether is this use case supported by one of the features of SAC. Okay, now you see here we have data connectivity options. So I will make you learn this very important topic. We have basically two types of data store ways. One is you can acquire data. Acquire data means all the data is loaded in SAP Analytics Cloud. You store in SAC itself. Behind the scene, it use SAP HANA as data store. So you bring either all the data in SAC and store it there, or option two is you do a live data connection wherein the data is stored in S4HANA system. You're just going to do the data rank. You're just going to create a model, and on that you create your story on a live data connection. Then comes is data wrangling. What is data wrangling? So remember extraction transformation. So that transformation word is actually wrangling. Wrangling includes you wanted to apply transformation, you wanted to do currency conversion, you wanted to split the data by some things, you wanted to join data, you wanted to convert data, you wanted to replace blank values with specific values, you wanted to make sure your data quality is good. Whole of this process is called wrangling. Then comes modeling. Modeling is all about blending or joining data which is coming from different sources. So you will create data models. Data models is nothing but centralized way of categorizing your data and organizing it in the right way. This makes your foundation for your stories in SSC. Then administration and auditing. So of course, user creation, giving access to your users, yeah, making security on top of your data. This user cannot access this sensitive information in this planning story. So when I, let's say, create a planning and create a balance sheet of the company. I don't want my HR people to see what is the budget allocated for another department. Yeah, I don't want my sales department to see what is the budget allocated for HR department. So I wanted to do administration, auditing, and security on that, on top of the data. All of that is comes under administration features. Visualization, basically making stories. So basically there are three types of pages you can create: responsive pages, canvas, and we have also the flex. So these three types of visualizations you can do with variety of charts and tables and geo maps and different controls we have. We're going to learn that, and that's going to be our next section right away. Collaboration capabilities. Collaboration means I'm working with with my management. I'm building my plannings, I'm building my balance sheets, and I want each of the unit head to go back and collaborate with each other and give feedbacks to each other and accordingly run the whole show of the company. Then mobile support. Your same dashboard, same story which you will create, you will realize that it will be mobile ready. You don't have to develop separately a different app altogether to make it work mobile. It's going to support mobile out of the box. APIs, very important. APIs are why APIs are important, because integration. Suppose I wanted to use API, I wanted to call an API in S4HANA system which can do an action. So what I am currently seeing that today, due to coronavirus, the most impacted region is southern region. So there my business is completely halted. My production, my factories are shut down there. But in the northern region, I can still operate because the number of cases are low, and it is also bearable. And I have a couple of factories out there which can actually boost up the production and can meet up the demand, so I can maximize the advantage, and I can take profit again by compensating the losses which I'm incurring in the southern region. So I can take insight to actions. So I'm seeing that there is a trend there, the demand is declining in certain regions, but however demand is peaking in another region. So I can immediately channelize my workforce and my resources with a click of a button to a different region altogether. And that happens using API based integration. We can call OData APIs in SAP Analytics Cloud. In fact, SAP Analytics Cloud also offers APIs to other solutions to integrate. Like SAP Analytics Cloud is already integrated with SAP S4HANA Cloud, for example. So all of this is what is the broad portfolio, the use cases which you can support. Then comes is mainly the analytical capabilities which it offers. It offers broadly BI, which includes data discovery, charts and tables, and geospatial analysis. Then it includes planning. Planning includes eventing, workflows, allocations, value driver tree simulations. Predictive, smart assist, build and deploy predictive models. Application design, which includes scripting, composites, and UI theme and style sheets. So all of this included in as part of the analytics portfolio. So this is our main course goal. In this course, I'm going to show you all four of these things, which are the main core capabilities of Analytics Cloud. Now, together with that, embedding. Embedding means you can embed other applications. Suppose I have a website. I want to show my website as part of Analytics Cloud story. I can do that. It's called embedding. We're going to show one example where I'm going to page embed anubhavtrainings.com as part of Analytics Cloud itself using an iframe container. Okay, we're going to do that. Then SAP is also offering rich content. You can reuse that content as part of SAP App Center. So that's also possible. Now, together with that, on top of it, you can use digital boardroom. What is digital boardroom? My board, my CEO office, they will not be able to go and ask every department what's going on in their department. They wanted to see on a large big screen, big monitors. They have like 50 by 50 or 100 into 100 inches monitor on their boardroom, and they wanted to completely see the entire big picture of entire enterprise. That's where Analytics Cloud helps you. There's a possibility to create a digital boardroom where you can showcase the data from all across departments, what's going on. Okay, so that's digital boardroom. We're going to learn that. We have SAP Analytics Hub where you can publish your analytical content as a template wherein user can go and search. So in your company, There are so many teams building a lot of analytical content, but where is that I can go and search analytical content? Is there any place where I can centrally go and search everything? That's called SAP Analytics Hub, where you can publish content which is built within your company, and your CEO or CIO or somebody else, or you yourself, suppose you wanted to see is there something already available which I've got a use case for. If it's already there, why do I recreate? Why do I reinvent? So I can go to Analytics Hub where I can see the published content by other teammates, other team members, and other teams in my company. So that's where I can reuse things which is already built. Now next comes is mobile experience. So of course you're going to get a nice mobile experience. I'm going to also show you that the same application which you will build is going to work on mobile out of the box. Okay, so that's about broad architecture. Now you can see the main benefit with SAC also you get is standard content. Standard content SAP is offering you built-in standard content to quickly get started with stuff. Okay, so there are 72 packages by SAP for different line of businesses, which includes SAP S4 HANA, C4 HANA, Success Factors, Concur, Ariba. There are a lot of built-in content. You can just use this content out of the box to accelerate and speed up your adoption of SAP Analytics Cloud. Together with that, there's a big ecosystem. SAP partner companies like Accenture, Infosys, Capgemini, Mindtree, iGate, TCS, all of them, they are also building the partner content on SAP Analytics Cloud. So you can see some examples of SAP partner content which they have built. So this is for also including non SAP data sources. For example, I have a mainframe system. I wanted to build analytics on that. I have an Oracle Aura data or Hexadata. I wanted to build analytics on top of it using SAC. So SAP Analytics Cloud offers you connections to lots of different sources. You can also take data from Dow Jones, the share market of America, right? And you can build patterns and charts, and you can predict share prices using SAP Analytics Cloud with predictive capabilities. So there are a lot of content partners are building it, which are broadly on SAP and non-SAP data sources. And SAP is also offering a pre-packaged content with SAP Analytics Cloud in the productive version for different line of businesses and solutions which SAP has. Now you can reuse this content as it is out of the box, supply your data, and your dashboards are ready. Yeah. So now if you just quickly look at, this is the portfolio for the content which is already offered by SAP when it comes to SAP Analytics Cloud, the pre-packaged content. Of course, we are going to use trial edition for SAC. We don't have a productive SAC edition for now. So we will not be able to, I will not be able to demonstrate this content which they offer, but actually you can explore the content and details about it on this blog. So I put a blog link here. You can click on this blog and it will take you to the details of pre-packaged content which SAP offers. You can reuse it out of the box. For about 72 pre-packaged packages are offered by SAP for you to get started and reuse it. For example, I'm working on a banking firm and I wanted to do financial analysis for bank system. What are all the different broad components a banking financial balance sheet needs? All of that. Suppose in banking balance sheet, you see this asset quality or NPAs, right? You heard this term called NPAs. It's a very specific term used in banking. Non-performing assets like Vijay Mallya, non-performing asset. Nirav Modi, non-performing assets. So these are non-performing assets, which means I given a loan, I took some collateral, but the value of that collateral has gone down over a period of time. Vijay Mallya put his villa on the as a collateral for taking loan, but the worth of that collateral is not that expensive so that I can recover my loan. So the remaining balance goes as a non-performing asset, NPAs, right? This is a specific banking term. It's not used in a normal manufacturing company. All right. So what will be the good practice? What is the right way of projecting this data in a balance sheet? So for that, they give me pre-packaged banking content. I can learn, I can download this pre-packaged content for free, and I can quickly portray my balance sheet in this. I can fit my data in this banking content. I just have to supply data in a specific format and it will prepare my balance sheet or out of the box. I don't have to go and spend time in, redesigning and rethinking, because it's more of a standard look and feel for any banking solution. Similarly, marketing, manufacturing, HR, goods receipt, taxing system, you know, different areas, they have different content for different line of businesses, which is pre-packaged. This is not available in the mode of trial as of now, so I'll not be able to demonstrate this part, but for more details you can always refer the blog. So this will speed up your adoption of SAP Analytics Cloud when it comes to practically using SSC. Okay, now we cannot see it in the trial because we're going to use trial. I don't have a productive instance, so I can't show. Now coming to references, guys, so whatever theory what I taught you till today, and on top of it, if you wanted to do extra learning going forward in this course, I'm going to teach you a lot of concepts and lot of real use cases and case studies. We're going to build a lot of stories, all of it hands on from here on. So till here it was all theory. From now on, from the next class onwards, it's all going to be practical, in live, in action, in the system. We're going to do everything in the system, guys. So going forward, you would need study material. Some of you have come back to me, Anubhav, can you give me study material? Will you be able to give me study material, study material, study material? A lot of you kept on asking. I have organized everything at one single place called references for you. So if you wanted to do beyond this course, extra learning, of course, this course is sufficient enough for you make you a certified SSC consultant. But on top of it, if you wanted to do learning on SSC, these are all some resources which I've organized it for you together, so that you don't have to rush through different links and materials and rush behind people to find out that. You can get all of it at one single place. And that's what I always try to do in my trainings. I organize in such a way that you don't spend time in searching right things, right material for yourself. I give it to you out of the box. Internet is flooded with lot of stuff, but it's very difficult to organize. So my main goal is also to organize things for you and get you at one single hotspot place where you can have access to all the information at a single place. Okay, now the first material is roadmap. What is roadmap? So suppose today your customer or your client or somebody, your business is asking you, is this use case is supported in SAC? Remember, use case. So they will come and ask you, can I do this in SAC? Where do you go and check whether it is supported or it is going to be supported? And if it is going to be supported, when it is going to be supported? Yeah, that's the first link, SAP Analytics Cloud Roadmap. Let me show you each of these links. You will understand it clearly. Remember, whatever I'm going to teach in this course is more than sufficient to clear certification. But still, if you want to do extra learning, this is one single place where you can do that. So let's click on the first one, roadmap. So it will take you to SAP Roadmap Viewer website. What is Roadmap Viewer? Roadmap Viewer is a place where you can go and read about or learn about SAP's product portfolio. What is that SAP planning? What is that SAP is going to do in the future? Okay. So just give me a moment. I'm just pausing my screen to log into the system with my S user ID. Just give me a moment. You may not see that. So I'm just trying to connect, to my system with my S user ID. To get access to the roadmap viewer, you need your S user ID, guys. Okay. 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 Now I've logged in. So sorry, I paused my screen because I didn't want it to show my S user ID. So now here, when you come here, you can see, guys, here the roadmap. So they put it in a very beautiful manner. See, SAP Analytics Cloud is the filter applied. What is the roadmap in Q2 2020, which is current roadmap, quarter two? What is that they're going to publish? Live connectivity with BW on HANA and S4 HANA. What is that they're going to publish in this feature? Okay, live data access. And you see all the roadmaps. So what is that they're going to enable in Q2 2020? Which feature is coming in 2020? You see, each area You see area wise, in connectivity area, what is that going to come? In analytics design, what is that going to come? In platform and security, what is that which is going to come in the SAP Analytics Cloud? Yeah. So, oops, just give me. In case of augmented analytics, what's the feature? Collaboration and enterprise planning, planning related feature. What are all the new planning features which SAP is going to release in Q2 2020? So all of this you see broadly classified in these categories. What is the roadmap for Q3 2020? So they publish at least next 4 quarter roadmaps. So you see, you can expect this in Q3 2020. All the features they list down. So if anytime anybody come and ask you, can you tell me is this feature is that they're going to support and when is that they're going to support? You can see analytic application with SAP data warehouse cloud. You can support it. It will be supported by Q3 2020. What is that it's going to support? That's a roadmap, and you can click on the roadmap. You can see their backlog. You can see SAP's backlog. What is that SAP's planning? What is the future? So they're giving you here the guidance about what is that which is going to come. You can also see past roadmaps actually. So if I go here and I can switch over to, let's say, show me last year. You can see here I can see Q4 2019. What is that which was published? Yeah. So Q4 19 to, let's say, Q2 2020. That roadmap I want to see. So what is that new feature which has just came in Q1 2020? So you see here embedding in SAP cloud application, embedding in SAP cloud application. So you see smart insight, they've improved something in smart insight feature. So what is that which has been improved now? Okay, what is that is newly supported? What is that the feature is? You see every single information, you get it over here on the roadmap viewer. So this gives you the direction. This helps you to understand what is coming, going to come new, when it is going to come, and what is that feature is all about. Okay, so that's how you can check. Second comes is help documentation. Many of you come asking Anubhav, uh, can I get documents from you about help if I want to read further readings? You get free help documentation, which is latest up to date with the latest version called SAP Analytics Cloud help documentation page. And this is where you can learn everything about SAC. You see here, you want to learn data connectivity, connection guide, analytics hub, analytics cloud help, system prerequisite, feature scope definition, getting started, video tutorials, planning capabilities, developer APIs, widgets, REST APIs offered by SAC, everything. Asking a question, you have a question in your mind, you can ask it on the community, SAP SAC community, where you can see billions of people come together and they collaborate. They collaborate on SSE. Read what's new in Q1 2020. Watch what's new in Q1 2020. Turning data into business value. SAP S4HANA Cloud. How it is integrating with SSE. Troubleshooting performance issue with SSE. Tips and trick optimizing your story. Best practice discovering geomaps. So you see lots of information is freely available on this community page for SSE. I'm gonna get lots of, and this is also my source of learning. So whenever I get stuck with something, I always go and try to read about these things. You see blogs. So people are publishing blogs over here. So all this information, specific updates of Q2 2020. So all of this you can see on this single page. This is the SAP Analytics Cloud product page. Okay, somebody say product page, you can always go and check here. Now, next comes is SAC webinars. So guys, SAP is releasing new versions of SAP Analytics Cloud every quarter. It's a quarterly release in the cloud. So you don't have to do anything. Upgrade is responsibility of SAP, who is the vendor. Okay, your system gets automatically upgraded with new features every quarter. But how do you get to know what is that they're coming up with in this quarter? A consolidated kind of lecture or webinar which will help you to understand what is that they are going to publish in this quarter. Okay, so you can attend these free webinars hosted on cloud by SAP. SAP is becoming more and more open. So here you can see all the webinars. You can register for free and then you can attend these webinars about these different topics. They are all hosted directly by SAP. Directly by SAP. You see all these webinars. You can also watch a lot of these webinars free. Getting started webinars. New features, whatever they published it here. Yeah. See, data discovery workshop, complete data discovery workshop. Connections and data model. You wanted to work with live data connection with BW best practices. You wanted to work with live data connection with success factor, it will be there. Every single knowledge, planning related, PI related, others, Latin America related. So you see lot of these information, free webinars for you available on this page. Free webinars. You can join them. Directly get information from SAP. Absolutely free. Coming to third one, help library. This is the detailed help documentation for SAP Analytics Cloud, release on release basis, feature wise. So you see what is a story. Create a new story. These are all guided procedures. You see guided guides. Step by step with screenshots. They're telling you click on plus button, click on browse button, click on create button, choose this icon. Complete guided stories here to learn every single thing on these guided tutorials. SAP Analytics Cloud Help Library. Okay, guided tutorials, how to create a model, how to create a digital boardroom, how to work with hierarchies, how to create with data point of interest. Every single thing, line by line, step by step, they are teaching you here, line by line. You see, complete hands out tutorials over here on your system, available here, complete documentation. Guys, internet is huge. SAC is huge on the internet. You find every single detail here. But the problem is it's too much to grasp. If you start reading it, it's gonna take years for you to learn. And that's why Anubhav trainings. I have done it all for you. All of it what you see. I have gone through everything, and that's how I designed this course to bring every single thing you need to work with SSC in this single course. That's why I call it as all in one, all out. That's why I call all in one, all out. All of this learning I'm doing since last 3 to 4 years for you guys at a single place to bring you this course. I've done my heart and soul, put in hard work to bring this course for you so you can get everything at one single place. If you start reading everything yourself, trust me, you will easily get lost. Easily, you will get lost in this ocean of knowledge. But that's why this course, all in one at single place. I have done it for you, the hard work. But where I did it, I'm also publishing what is my source of information. I'm also publishing that for you guys. My source of information. So you can do further readings absolutely free. Absolutely free. Yes. So now next one, free learning videos. Yes. SAP is also offering free learning videos over here. So if you go back to video tutorials, they are offering free learning videos for you. See, free learning videos on all these topics. Yeah, see, somebody the other day asking me, how can I do connection with success factor with SAC? Here is a free learning video for you. Here is a free learning video for you. Here is a free learning video for you. How can you connect success factor with SAP Analytics Cloud? Please check this free learning video. This is where they show how to use special connector which SAP SuccessFactor offers you to do connection, live data connection with SAC. See here, step by step guide, line by line, every single step. They are explaining it in this tutorial. Yes, yes. So complete set of videos you see about every single topic, you can find it here on SAP Analytics Cloud video tutorial section. You see, there are about 240 plus videos, guys. 240 videos. Can you believe that? Such a humongous knowledge is already available on internet. But if you try to refer through everything, trust me, not easy. It will take years and years to go through this. Years and years to go through this. All right, let's come back. YouTube playlist. Yes, they also have a YouTube playlist of 170 plus videos for you. This is SAP Analytics Cloud YouTube video series. See these YouTube videos published by SAP directly. 170 videos are there. Go through it. Ocean, your choice. Ocean. Humongous material is available for free. SAC admin guides for administrators. Some of you specifically joined this course because you wanted to do connection with your current BW, BPC, BO, or S4 systems. Of course, in this course, I'm going to show you live data connection with S4 HANA, live data connection with HANA DB in SAP Analytics, in SAP Cloud Platform, live data connection with BW and BPC. But if you wanted to do more, ye dil mange more, you can always go to the connection administration guide here. It will give you step-by-step guide for doing all the different types of data connection step by step for every single product. Somebody was asking success factor the other day. You can also see the video, but you can also see this hands out guide. So here you go to success factor for live data connection, and here you see they will tell you step by step every single step. What is that you need? See here with screenshots, a guided live learning procedure. How can you do this complete success factor connection step by step, line by line? See, steps are given here. This is guided learning. This is called SSE guided learning. Every single thing they are explaining it here for you. How to do live data connection with success factors. Clear? Does that answer your question? Somebody, I don't know who was that. Somebody came to me. That success factor will you be able to? You can do it yourself. You need to have the right knowledge, and you need to know when you're stuck where to find it. It's important that, okay, it's important when you stuck somewhere, how do you resolve the issue? It's not about that you will know everything. Nobody can expect you that you know everything. But important is when we are stuck, can we go and find the solution? What is the right material I should reference for the right solution? Okay. Yes, you have access to guided playlist. This is the link. Guys, all these things, they are all free except roadmap. For roadmap, you need your S user ID. But for all the other things, it's absolutely free. I have organized it for you at a single place. Do you think references are helping you? Do you think it's a hard work, guys? I've done a lot of hard work. When I present it to you behind the scene, I do a lot of hard work to bring things for you. I do a lot of hard work, guys, to prepare for a single class. For taking a class of 2 hours, it takes me minimum 6 to 8 hours of preparation. And that's how I can bring a class to you. Becoming a trainer is not an easy job. Not an easy job. All right, so these are all about some of the reference material. Of course, Google is still there with you. You can go and do things up. We're going to learn all of these things throughout our course, but just wanted to summarize and give all of you a single place. Now, the $1 billion question. When you start the hands-on from the next class, where do I practice? How many of you wanted to know where do we practice? Where do we learning? We gonna learn it on a free trial, and this free trial is provided by SAP. And whatever you want to know, every single thing, features are available in this free trial. Can you tell me what is the duration of free trial? 90 days. Yes. You can take 90 days free access for SAP Analytics Cloud system where you can practice. You can connect it also from your personal laptop. You don't have your company laptop, no problem. You can also use it on multiple laptops, and it's free for 90 days for you to learn and get trained on SAP Analytics Cloud. So your company has not yet bought SAC, it's okay. That should not stop you from learning. This is the link for 90-day trial. Most of the link you find on internet is for 30-day trial. I have put the link for you 90-day trial. Should you register today? I would say no. Don't do that today. Why? Because it's a 90-day trial. If you register today, I'm not going to show any hands-on today. So our next class will be next weekend. So you simply will be wasting 5 days unnecessarily. So register when? Register next Friday, coming Friday. Okay, guys, this is just a tips I'm giving you. Choice is yours. You can register today also. But my recommendation, register next Friday. Why? Because today I'm not going to show any hands-on. So even you register today, it is going to remain for 90 days from today. 90 days is going to count from today. So better please register it on coming Friday. So your 90 days will easily remain until our course gets ended. Clear everyone? Why am I saying register on Friday? Don't register today. Are you clear? We're going to save more time. We're going to save 4 or 5 days in your subscription before it expires. So your subscription is going to last till end of this course. You can practice everything. Okay. What features are not available in trial? So let me tell you the features which are not available in trial. First is analytical hub. Second is standard content. I was talking about standard content. Third is live data connection with BW, BPC and HANA. Digital boardroom. These features we cannot practice on the trial, but don't worry. I will have some solution for you. Don't worry that I will be able to show you this and this because I have bought for my company a productive instance. I have access to that. So it won't be a barrier for you guys with me to learn these things in this course. Okay. It won't be a barrier. Don't worry. These three topics which I highlighted, which are not there in trial, I am going to show you with my productive company instance. Of course, I will be masking the URL so that none of my company privacy will be exposed to you. I will make sure in a way that nothing is exposed to you. Or I will also try to make out some avenue wherein you will have win, I will have win. Without breaking my integrity of my company, I should be able to give you the right knowledge so you can practice. That will be my goal. Okay. Now coming to coming Friday, please register. The link is given here. Okay, this PPT is anyway shared with all of you. Let me show you the process. It's very simple. Just like you create a new Gmail account, similarly you can create 90-day free trial. Okay, 90-day. Just simply enter your business email. Gmail won't work, my friends. You have to give your company email ID. Yes, Gmail, Hotmail, Outlook won't work. You have to give your company productive email ID. So you have to give, let's say Anubhav at anubhavtrainings.com, something like this. Okay. So then you choose this, and then what you need to do is just go for both option, because we're going to practice planning and BI both, and say I am a partner. No, I'm not a partner. Just check this and say get free trial. It will ask you, it will send you an email on your mailbox to confirm your email ID. Okay, to confirm your email ID. And then once you confirm your email ID, your subscription will get activated. Free. Yes, it's a free 90-day trial which SAP offers you. See, 90-day. Okay, use this link which I've given in the PPT. Don't use any other link because other links will navigate you to 30-day trial. So use this link. This is 90-day trial. Okay, so initially you're going to get 30-day only. It will print 30-day on the top, but after 30-day gets expired, it's going to automatically extend to 90 days. So that you don't worry. Okay, so initially when you log into system, you will see 30-day only on the top right corner. Let me show you. I have already registered. Okay, let me show you. This is my trial. I'll just quickly log in. Pause my screen for my credentials. I don't want to publish my credentials. Just logging in, guys. I just pause my screen for a second. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm just connecting to the system. Okay, now it's connecting. Yeah, you can see my trial is going to end in 16 days. That's okay. It's going to extend for next 60 days after 16 days. Okay, so you're going to see only 30 days here on the top right corner. Okay, initially. Later on, you can actually see it will extend it to 90 days as promised by SAP. Now, when you come here, this is your home screen. Okay, now what you can do is you can also go for buy now option. Suppose you want to take it for productive usage in your company, you can say buy now, and you see the cost here. It's $44 per month. Okay, this is what you get. You will not get planning capabilities at this rate. Okay, you will not get planning capabilities. You're going to get just BI capabilities at $44. Now if I say buy now, it takes me to the card. Minimum 25 user for 1 year you have to buy. If you see the buyer data, you will see here it is going to take 10 concurrent session per unit is 3, and then you're going to see 1 year subscription. It is costing me in INR about 1,14,156. That's a cost. Okay, I can fill in my data. So this is what only for BI feature. Remember, when you buying it, it is going to charge you for 10 user for 1 year minimum in a block of 10 users minimum it's going to charge you. So that is a cost for 1 year usage. Clear, everyone? If you want to buy it productively for your company, if you are in India, this is the cost you have to pay for 1 year for 10 users in a bulk. This is the minimum card you can order. Okay, so that's a cost that is only for BI. If you want to do planning, okay, then you have to go back again to SAP Analytics Cloud product page. So SAP Analytics Cloud, and I'm gonna go to SAP Analytics.cloud, and here you see plans, compare plans, and you see the plans. $22 per month for BI, so that it isn't updated yet. Planning on request, so you have to send an email, request a quote. So there are different a la carte options you can choose. So 90-day trial is free. Business intelligence, $22 per month, minimum 25 user, or $44 per user, minimum 10 user. Choice is yours. For planning, it's on demand. You have to send request a quote. They will contact you, they will call you, they will contact you. SAP sales team will call you. You can explain them their need, and accordingly you can raise a request for planning. They will give you payment link on your mail ID, and then you can complete the payment through your company's finance department. For custom, you can also ask for a quote. So this includes digital boardroom and analytics hub. So you see, when it comes to trial, you can only do the BI, you can do the planning, BI and planning only. You can't do digital boardroom, analytic hub. Okay. So if you want these two, you need to request a code. Even that's not available with this BI license. You see, it's not there. So planning view only. Yeah. Planning view only in this case. You can't do planning. But for planning, you need to buy standard and professional edition license where you can do planning also. For this, you need to request a code. Are you guys clear how to buy? In case if your company asks you how to buy, what is that is offered, what is not offered. Is it clear, everyone? Plans and pricing for SAP Analytics Cloud. If your company asks you to buy, where do you guide them? Clear? Yes or no? Please answer in chat window. Yeah. Okay. So I'll put this link also. I think I didn't put this link. Let me put this link over here. So you can always compare. So here you can go and check the plans for SAC Analytics Cloud. Now, coming to SAP Analytics Cloud subscription for certification. So many of you have come to me asking certification. So you see guys, our entire course is also designed as per certification. So you can see here story design, administration, connections, data preparation, positioning, architecture, sharing, collaboration, analytic designer, augmented analytics, core functionality. So this is the breakup of the course content in terms of certification. Now, what is the cost of certification, or what is the certification code? The certification code is SCSSC 2002. Okay, it will cost you about 500 euros, and you can actually also go with this one. This option is better. Go with SAP Cloud certification. There you can actually take 6 exams, 6 different certification at a cost of 500 euros. So if you go to a physical center, they will charge you for SSC itself 500 euros. But if you go with the CR6 at a cost of 500 euros, you are going to get access of 6 certification exam, including SSC. So that's what you can do. You can also go and check certification guide on our SSC page. And this is one certification exam, which was rolled out in December 2019 by SAP. And it's also attracting a lot of professionals and project team members across the globe. Now, for detail about certification, I have published yesterday a video, and also I published details on our website. If you go to Anubo Trainings /SAP certification, you can find complete certification guide about any certification you want to do in your life in SAP. So what is SAP certification? This is a video you can watch. It is a 45-minute video giving you end-to-end knowledge about SAC or certification of any SAP certification, why SAP certification is important, what are all the levels in a certification, what is the certification code, how do I find that, what are all the top certifications available today. So you see for SAP Analytics Cloud, the certification code is CSSC 2002. Okay. What is the process to apply? You can go and take learning subscription hub certification hub subscription at a cost of 500 euros or $571. In this you can take 6 exams in a month of 12 months. In a period of 12 months, 6 exams, any 6 exams of your choice you can take. Each exam 6 attempts you can make. Yes, that's a process. Can I get dumps and practice paper? So you can also get dumps from this mail ID. We are not into dumps, guys. So if you want dumps for this SAP Analytics Cloud certification exam, you can buy from here. Okay. So first you complete the course and target SAC certification. It will add up to your resume, and then you can claim yourself as certified SAP SAC consultant. You get tremendous market opportunities. Everyone, are you clear the process of SAP SAC certification? Okay, I've cleared too. Thanks for the training, Anubhav. Thank you, Vishal. Thanks to you. It's all because of all of your love, guys, so that you guys are able to clear the certifications. Thank you so much, Vishal. All right, clear everyone. So today is that's it for the day. We're gonna close our session, and next class we will start with the BI functionality with our actual system. I would request as an exercise of today's class, please register your trial on Friday. Don't do it today. If you do it today, next 5 days you're gonna waste. You can do it today also, no problem. It's gonna last till the end of our course. But I would recommend to save the next 5 days. Do it on Friday so that it's gonna last, or in fact, you do it on Saturday after our next class because you're gonna do hands-on after next class. So better you do it on next Saturday, next after next class, so that you're gonna save on time. Okay.
Anubhav, this is Balaji here.
Yes.
So you were saying web intelligence is going to be decommissioned end of this year?
So let's go to the strategy. You mean to say desktop intelligence?
Yes, SAP Webby. Yes.
Webby, right? So it's gonna
Yes.
we still have this continuing, but some of the functionality will migrate to SSC. You can see detailed strategy here on BI strategy.
Yes. When you were showing the SAP site, you were saying that they were planning to decommission. Just want to
So let's
confirm.
check.
Like, so by end of this year, we'll not be having SAP Webby.
So see, SAP's BI roadmap, there was a webinar which was conducted.
Uh-huh.
So here you can see what is that. So there's again saying cloud first but hybrid SAP Analytics cloud strategy.
Yeah,
There
so
is
we see
this
digital reports and web
crystal
intelligence.
report and web intelligence for reporting, including live
Okay,
office.
so
So this is there in the plan, but
okay,
convergence 2.0, I think this one is going to continue. See here,
okay, so web intelligence will continue.
it
Okay,
will continue. Yes, web intelligence is going to continue, but
okay,
some features are coming to SAC, so you can also
uh-huh.
utilize SAC for some of the features.
Okay, okay,
Mhm. You can always check the plan. See, detailed plan is listed here. SAP keep publishing these blogs, so you can always go and read through these blogs. Lot of information. See, SAP Bob J Web Intelligence. What is a roadmap? Rejuvenated user experience. One client for web desktop and viewer for designers. So this is mainly an OP solution. So what is an
got
alternative
it,
you have for cloud? SAC,
got it.
right? So you can
Yes,
see
yes,
complete information. I'll give you this link also in the PPT.
please, yes.
You can always refer these blogs and materials which are published here on the single place. So my idea is to
Uh-huh.
sensitize you all. Of course, I may not be experienced in all solutions. Nobody is experienced in all solution. If you ask anyone today, nobody will. There is not a single person who knows BW, BI, Webby, Romby. Nobody is there today who knows everything. But important is where can I find the information? That's more important.
Got
Cool. So,
Anubhav, Venu here, Anubhav. One
yes.
question.
Mhm.
Yeah, Anubhav, here yesterday we discussed about SAP BW, right? So here today we talked mostly on SAP BI. So where in SAP BW will be coming here?
BW is not going to decommission. And there is no BW functionality. BW is data warehouse, which is mainly used for storing large volume of data. So SAP Analytics Cloud is not going to replace BW. It is mainly designed for BI, planning,
Mhm.
predictive, and analytical app design. These are four use cases it supports. It doesn't support BW at all. Okay, it
Okay.
is
So
not a
does it
replacement of
connect
BW.
to so does it connect to BW to pull the data, or it connects to S4?
Yes, so there are both synergies depending on your use case. So one use case is you already have a BW system. You can connect to the BW system, pull the data, and show the dashboard. That's one use case. Second,
Okay.
you wanted to acquire all the data from BW, transform and move everything to SAC. You can do that also. But that's not a good option because your data keeps coming from different sources to BW system. So you wanted to do analytics on the live data connection and reuse the BACS reports which is there in BW as a source of input to SAC. We're gonna learn that in this course.
Okay. So the recommended approach is connect SAC to BW.
Yes, good approach
Okay.
is do a live data connection with BW system so that you can fetch the data which is there in BW
Okay.
at
Okay.
runtime.
Thanks, Anubhav.
Raju has a question. SAC standard content only for S4HANA? No, Raju. It's also for other cloud solutions. You can see here line of business. This is the list of standard SAP SAC content. So no, not only for SAP S4HANA. Okay. You can see there is some field glass content, there's some Conquer content, some CRM content, PPE content, not only for S4. There are about 72 packages for pre-packaged content from different line of business, solutions, and industries. How UI5 Fury different from application design in SSC? Abhiram, this question I will park it right now. Heavy dose of antibiotic. Once we go to SSC designer, that time you will understand. So one difference I can tell you, UI5 requires coding skills, JavaScript. But here you don't need any coding skills of JavaScript actually. Yet you can use JavaScript, but not necessarily. Even a layman person can build apps, analytical apps using SSC designer. So that's the only difference right now I can quote. Of course, when we go deeper, I'll show you that. That's a big chapter altogether for us. Chapter number, we have a chapter number 18, 19, and 20 covered on that topic. Okay, guys, let me go. Thank you so much. See you next weekend.